So hello everyone, today we are going to learn about methods in Java. So what are methods? Our first question is today, what are methods? What are methods? So first we have to talk about from the history of first program. See, in previous time we used to write programmers used to write monolithic programs. In monolithic programs, everything is included in one file like this. Everything, every function, every variables is included in only one files. So after to make this development easy, programmers introduced modular programming. In modular programming, there used to be a main module and used to be small submodules. So and these modules used to include main module used to call these submodules for functioning to use like them functions, and this is how C++ work. They are modular languages, not C++, cause C++ have OOP architecture or system, whatever you want to say. Okay, then after this we start using classes, and in classes there are functions. If you are used to, or if you know C or C++, you will be know what is functions. Okay, if you don't know, then don't worry. So these are functions. If we talk in C++, these are called functions. But in Java, because Java is a OOP language, object oriented language, so it use classes, and classes have objects. We will learn about that object, what is class, what is object, but now just try to understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so these in these classes these methods are present, means we create these methods. If we have wrote some uh, we have used some methods like in string package on strings called length dot length. This method tell us what's the length of the string, and index of character. These are the methods which are used on string. And maths dot square root. Sqrt means square root. Maths here is a class, and sqrt is a method in that class. So math here is a class, and sqrt is a method here. Okay, so now we understand what is method. So let's define method. A method is nothing but a members of class. So we saw here what is class, and um, in upcoming videos we will see what is class and what are objects in depth. So let's write here what is method. Methods are members of class. This is very simple define, but we are just now understanding. We will define it properly afterwards. Okay, so how method is created? Let's see first the skeleton of method. So here return type, method name, parameters. This is called as a skeleton of, this is whole this thing is called as skeleton of method. Okay, every method has uh, have a return type and its name and parameter. This first line is called as signature of a method. Signature. This first line is called signature of method, or in C++ or C it is called as prototype of a method. Okay, this is how it is created. Return type, method name and parameters. Return type is after the function what type of data it is going to return. Okay. So now we are going to see the practical of methods. Okay, let's start. So first create a Java file, Java program file. What you want to say? Okay. Name it methods. So let's write a small program using methods. So first let's import some main files. Import java.lang everything. Star means everything. We are importing everything from this package, Java package. Okay. Import Java dot dot scanner. So we will need scanner. Okay. So now let's write main function or main method. This is also method. So let's create two variables, a and evaluate 10, and b it's y. We're creating a method for addition. Okay, let's see. So and we will print their addition here. We will take that addition in, or we should directly print that. We will take it first in some variable, let's say c. We'll first take it in c, then print it. We will call that method as addition. Addition, and we will pass these variables a and b. Okay, let's create now a method with this name. Okay, so since this is a addition for simple addition, we are creating a method for simple addition. So according to the skeleton, we have to first write its return type. So return type should be int, and method name, as we have decided that method name will be addition, and parameters, here we can take any parameter. So we have to mention its data type first here. Okay, for both parameters. So now here we are getting an error. Let's see what is missing a return statement. So we should add a return statement here first. So what should be our return statement? We are going to return the addition of a and b. So return a. Here we are using x and y. So x plus y. Okay, we are returning a simple addition. No worries. Since our main method is static, so we have to make this statics. Why? Because function can only call static methods can only call static other static method. Okay, so we have to make it static first. So static. So now see, no error, we are getting no errors. So I will explain what how these variables are working and how not. Okay. Interline. S- So sum is C. Okay. So see, these variables B and A, let me okay. These variables B and A stores this data 10 and 5, and we pass this data here in this method addition 10 and 5. Okay. So how they are passed? Here take an example. There are two boxes called A and B, and we are storing data 10 and 5 in this. So we are passing them here in box called X and Y. So 10 and 5 will come here. So I have a question for you guys now, that if we pass this data here and modified it, for example, if we done here X plus plus, so and while doing this uh, printing, will what will be the answer? Will it change or not? So answer is it will not change, because in Java we use pass by methods. That means everything in the parameters here we pass, for example A and B are copied in this methods variable. Okay, are copied here like this. So these are different and these are different. These are original, these are copies. These variables are copies. If we do anything, perform any task, do anything with them, this A and B, these original variables does not change. Okay. So how will it going? 10 and 5 will come here, and 10 plus 5, that is 15, will pass here in place of addition. In this addition, this whole addition method will become 15, and it will be stored in C, and we are printing it, and we will print C here. See. So now I'll show you after running this. So run it. So here you can see, the sum is 15. That means it's printed properly. That means we successfully created a method here. We successfully created a method. Okay. in in next video we will see how these methods are used, and we will see more data types and more videos on method. We will learn method in depth. Okay, see you in next video. Bye bye.